Before we start the video, I do want to mention, I'm giving away 3 Hades crate keys to 1 lucky viewer, and the way you enter is pretty simple. Comment your Minecraft username and if it's Bedrock or Java Edition, so if you're on Bedrock, put a period or a dot in front of the IGN, or just let me know that it's Bedrock, and make sure you have logged on Complex Gaming Skyblock at least once, because I'm gonna have the reward get put in your player vault if you do win, and I will be updating the pinned comment on the video once there is a winner picked from the comment section. So with that all out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Today we are back with some more Minecraft Skyblock here on Complex Gaming. So it's been roughly a month since I recorded the last video because I've been busy with my main channel. But either way, today we're going to be upgrading our island as much as possible in its levels. If we go to our island and right click the island and go to our island level system here, you can see we're only level 4, and I do want to go ahead and hit level 5 at least, maybe even level 6, we'll see. Basically the whole point is we're leveling our island today. So our task is to do wood cutting. So if we go into our milestones, I believe there's island ones, and then we have to go to our wood cutting one, which is this one, and I believe it's just the 50 logs, so that's pretty easy. And they must be grown from natural saplings. I don't know if we can bone meal them, but we are going to test that out. So we're going to find the saplings. So we're going to grab out maybe 16 saplings from shop. I think that'll be good enough. So there we go. We placed down a sapling. It says we have to place 5 for some reason. I'm not remembering why we have to do this. Oh, it's a limit of how many you can have down at a time. Okay, I got it. And I think it's the only type of sapling we can get, which is oak sapling. Anyways, we're going to go into shop and look for the mob drops, which I believe is in here. And then we're going to buy about 16 bones. And can we bone meal this? They cannot be bone mealed. Okay, so that causes a big problem, and that means I have to set up my alt account for AFKing. So what I'm curious about is if we go into island upgrades, maybe there's a sapling upgrade. Yes, there is. We can purchase that, and now how many do we have? We can have up to 10. I don't know if they need to be spread out specifically, but I am gonna go ahead and spread them out as best as I can, just so then we're not having any issues. Also, if you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure to check if you are subscribed. I'd very much appreciate it a ton. And if you do enjoy the video at any point in time, consider leaving a like as well, because it gets the video out in the YouTube algorithm. I'd appreciate that a lot as well. So let me go ahead and quickly set up my alt, because I probably should be doing that and having it AFK right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I went through a lot of troubleshooting, but my alt is not here currently because it's gotta wait its cooldown until it actually goes ahead and logs on to this spot. But in that time, a lot of trees have grown, and it looks like when I'm harvesting these, I think it's hollow out that makes it spawn more logs. Oh, okay, yeah, so what it does is it pretty much has a chance to spawn the logs again. And when you break the bottom one, it actually spawns the sapling back in place, which is pretty cool. So we don't have to keep replanting it, which is a cool feature. I do like that. I will definitely say that this is tedious, that there is tall trees, like super tall ones. So this may take a bit to chop this tree down, but there we go. We did hit the goal. As you can see in the chat, we did get the milestone. So now we have to pay 25 million from my knowledge. So if we go into island, go here and go to levels, you have to pay 25 million. So we click here to purchase it, and there we go, island level 5. There we go. So in total, that gets us all the way to 1/5 of the way there to the max level, which we'll probably never hit from my knowledge. And I've not been playing consistently, so that is kind of on me. But now we need to complete the fishing quest and get it to tier 1 as well. And apparently the logs do sell for a decent bit of money. We do get $4,000 just for that. That's not bad, I'll take it. I don't really know how I got this, but we got a birch sapling. Okay, I think I'll hold on to that because I don't really know if I can purchase any. I only see the oak saplings, so the birch sapling's pretty interesting. Okay, we need 25 cod and 5 salmon in order to get that. As well, we get our wood cutting reward, which I think was just 1 million if I'm not mistaken. So we got that. So what we're going to do is grab out a little bit of grass here and make a little area for where we're gonna put our little pond. 2 sticks, and then we need some string. Oh wait, no, we need 3 sticks. I haven't crafted a fishing rod in so long. And then we go into miscellaneous. There should be water buckets, which we only need 2, so bam and bam. And then we'll just go ahead and get some extra water and put those away. Now it's just kind of a waiting game until I can fish up a ton of fish here. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get our first fish, but we'll see. I don't know if we need to make a bigger pool of water, but either way, we got our first fish, our first cod. We just need to get 5 salmon. So I'm gonna quickly go ahead and fish up all the fish that we need, and then I'll give an update here in a moment. So I have a big update to go over, and it's actually quite crucial. If we go into our island and go ahead and go to our levels again, we are actually island level 8 now, and the reason we are island level 8 is I did a lot of grinding beforehand on different kind of tasks. So we were working on level 6, but on level 7, I already had mining level 2 on our milestone, as well as farming level 2. So that meant I could just easily unlock these, but now we have to do the slaying task, which gets us to level 9. And then level 10, we're not going to be able to get, but we can do the requirement for wood cutting and then start saving money, which would probably be the wisest choice. As well, I got a few things I want to go over as well. Fishing on the server, every time you fish up a certain amount of fish, I don't really know the exact amount, let's just say maybe 5. You need 3 blocks away, and then you need to make another pool and just go back and forth between maybe 2 or 3 pools of water. And then for logs, what we're gonna do for the farming of logs is we're gonna have it 5 blocks tall, I believe it is, or maybe 6 blocks tall, and then put a block above so we don't have this problem with the giant trees. And I also did put them all together. You can put them right next to each other. At first I thought it was kind of like vanilla Minecraft where you mainly just want to spread them out, but turns out you can put the trees right next to each other and it works perfectly fine. But I do think logging is a good passive amount of money, just for the fact that they grow quite quick, they're easy to compact, it's not really too difficult, you just gotta AFK your island. And of course, I did get the fishing done as we were doing earlier. I've caught a lot of fish here, so we're working on tier 2 of the fishing quest, even though it doesn't really matter right now. We might as well start working on it. Also, we're gonna try and put down a birch sapling. I feel like it's gonna make a difference if we have birch down. I think the pricing would be different. I think you randomly get birch saplings from this because we have 2 of them now. So we're gonna go to our island upgrades and see if we can upgrade this again. 5 million for this upgrade. Let's go ahead and get it. So now we have 15 of these we can place in, which is even better. So it goes up by 5 each time, which is not the worst, not the best, but it's definitely decent. So what I was thinking is from where the sapling is, we go up about 5 blocks and then have a block on the top here, and then see how the tree growing processes and doesn't like actually make those giant trees, because I don't really want that when farming. I want it to be the tiny ones so it's easier to actually just break down the tree and get done with it. But if we look at our milestone, let's go into our island milestones and go to slaying. We need to kill around 2,500 cows and chickens, and since we have my alt account in, we can definitely do this easier. So we're just gonna have 2 corners and have the mobs sit in the corners, and then I'm just gonna kill them. It's not gonna be anything too complex because we're not making any automated farms. Well, let's go ahead and grab our cows and chickens. Let's grab out the chickens first. Boom, and then we stack them in, and we can go up to 50. So we're gonna do it with the cows now, so I'm gonna just stand here. And turns out it's like a spawner limit overall, apparently. I think we'll just do 25 of each. So we go all the way to 25 on chickens here, and then we're gonna grab out our cows, go up 1, and then spam all these in until we're at 25. Okay, for some reason we're at 49 and it says we hit 50. I guess we'll deal with that, but that is definitely not proper counting. So we'll go ahead and put the cow in the corner, and then we're gonna move the chicken over there as well, and we'll let these guys stack up. They shouldn't despawn since the alt is gonna be here 24/7. Ooh, we can actually get our saplings up to 20 if we wanted. That's not a bad idea. I'm kind of interested in logging more than actually doing mining right now, and the mining upgrade's not that expensive. We can get that a bit later. So what we'll do is we'll get the sapling upgrade. 12.5 million, definitely worth it. Let's go ahead and grab out some more saplings, and we'll go ahead and grab out some more blocks. I'll keep my eyes on this and see if they actually grow or not over time, and then I'll make some adjustments if they aren't growing. But now we can just go ahead and start killing the cows. Even though we're not one-shotting them, we're definitely killing them at a pretty quick pace. And if we go into our milestones, go to island, we should be getting cow kills now, as you can see. So I just found out something very crucial when killing these mobs. Apparently, if I just kill them like with the fire aspect, I'm pretty sure it adds up in our slayer. Yeah, it literally adds up in our slayer milestone. So I'm not even gonna kill these anymore. So then what I'm gonna do is do a lot of logging as well and getting this done. So our next milestone for logging is getting 60 more oak logs farmed, which is easy, and then the 50 birch, which will get done eventually too. So I'll get that done as well as this done so we can have our island almost level 10. So I'll give an update here in a moment. So it's been roughly maybe almost 12 hours since I recorded the last clip, and I actually did get island level 9. I managed to finish off the milestone for our island slayer. So we got this done, so now we can actually move on to tier 3 if we wanted. And we also got our wood cutting to level 2 now, so we have that done. And I'm slowly working on getting fishing to, of course, level 2, because we might as well. But we are going to claim the rewards, might as well get those, get the free spawners, and money. And one thing I did do off camera was open a few Hades keys, which at the start of the video, even though this is recorded beforehand, I am giving away 3 of these to 1 lucky person, so make sure you follow the guide at the start of the video or check the pinned comment on the video if you want to enter for these 3 keys. But yeah, I went ahead and actually went through every single enchant in the chest. If you go into ruins, you can incinerate them, I guess is the real word you could use. So you select the ruins in here, or you incinerate your inventory of ruins that are in your inventory. So I went through them all, which ones I needed, so I kept all these. And I've been applying some to Hades tools that I got from opening around 7 Hades keys. I got all the tools I really needed, which was really good, but definitely these are some improvements for tools that we're going to be using, and especially because I added custom enchants to them. And I managed to get the birch saplings growing. I purchased some off an island. I asked in public chat if someone was selling some, so I went to their island and purchased some. They were quite cheap, but either way I got the birch saplings going so I could get wood cutting to level 2, and eventually we're gonna have to start collecting more of the spruce saplings to get more on our wood cutting going as well. But either way, we started at island level 4 in today's video, and we made it all the way to island level 9, which we are now stuck, and we have to get 250 million in order to progress further to get to island level 10, so we'll save that for another time. That being said, we got a lot of progress done. Let's go.